alarming story that will make any parent stop to think about their kids on social media.
A 12-year-old allegedly targeted by a meth dealer online.
This man, Robert Louis LeClaire, is behind bars tonight for that crime. Now, he allegedly told police he randomly targeted the 12-year-old on Facebook because he thought the boy might want to buy drugs.
So first at 6, News Channel 4's Abby Broyles has the story from our newsroom.
And Abby, police are thanking the boy's mother for helping catch the suspect.
That's right, Linda. Enid police say this mother did what every parent should do, carefully monitor their kids' social media accounts. She even posed as her son on Facebook, talking to LeClaire and setting up that deal that ultimately got him arrested. Frightening moments for an Enid family, an alleged drug dealer targeting their 12-year-old son online. Police say this man, Robert Louis LeClaire Jr., tried to sell meth to the boy. LeClaire is 18 and was talking with the preteen on Facebook Messenger, and that's how the boy's mom stepped in. She read the messages, called Enid police, and posed as her son on Facebook. Detectives helped her arrange a meeting with LeClaire to buy the meth, so they met up here by this convenience store at 16th and Main. LeClaire thought he was selling the boy $100 of meth. Instead, the police showed up and arrested LeClaire. He had several grams of the drug with him.
Well, my initial reaction is I wanted to find who that mom was and give her a high five because she did the perfect thing.
Social media expert Patrick Allman says what this Enid mom did is what all parents should do. Know the usernames and passwords for all of your kids' social media accounts.
In the real world, oftentimes you know the kids that are coming and going inside your house, and you know where your kid is going if they're going to spend the night. Be that diligent online also. Know every single person they're interacting with and what kind of conversations they're having.
According to Enid police, LeClaire admitted to setting up the drug deal on Facebook and said he thought the boy looked 15 or 16. On Facebook, users are supposed to be at least 13, but there's nothing to stop a preteen from creating an account. Fortunately, this time, a vigilant parent was able to help keep an alleged predator from preying on any other kids. Now, while it may seem like an invasion of privacy for those kids, police say it's important parents regularly monitor their kids' social media accounts, cell phones too, and those apps that work just like Facebook Messenger. As for LeClaire, he's sitting in the Garfield County Jail tonight on a $10,000 bond. Kevin.
All right, thank you. Well, a high-profile, nationally known civil rights attorney is speaking out on the sexual assault trial involving a former Oklahoma City police officer. This as a 9th alleged victim takes the stand. News Channel 4's Adam Snyder joins us with the latest on the trial of Daniel Holtzclaw.
As the trial closes in on Thanksgiving break, the case is making national news, with civil rights activist and president of the National Bar Association, Benjamin Crump, stopping by the Oklahoma County Courthouse this week. Tuesday's testimony focused on an 8th and 9th accuser's story. Detective Kim Davis took the stand early, discussing a woman's testimony that she was raped in the back of Officer Holtzclaw's patrol car outside of an abandoned school. Using GPS technology currently found inside patrol cars, jurors were shown a map that proved Holtzclaw's car was in fact in the area and would have driven right by the school the night of the alleged assault. Defense attorneys maintained there was no proof that the car ever actually stopped and that Holtzclaw was speaking to the accuser only to learn about drug use in the area. The second alleged victim claimed Holtzclaw forced her to perform oral sex in the back of his patrol car. Though she now states that the assault was in northeast Oklahoma City, the woman originally told police it happened downtown, explaining to the jury she lied because she had smoked crack cocaine that day and didn't want an old boyfriend to know where she had been.
We come here to stand with these 13 victims of rape who happen to be African American women to say that their lives matter too.
Members of the National Bar Association made their presence known this week, including President Benjamin Crump, formerly an attorney in the high-profile cases of Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown. Crump urged for justice for the 13 women and for the rest of the nation to pay attention.
There certainly seems to be a marginalization of their lives and their experiences. We will be here to make sure that this is not swept under the rug.
Now, tomorrow will be the final day this week for this trial, and it was a trial that was thought to last up until Thanksgiving, now expected to continue well into December. Reporting from the Oklahoma County Courthouse, Adam Snyder, News Channel 4.
Well, dozens of purebred pups seized from a suspected puppy mill will soon be up for adoption. The dogs were found inside a Norman home back in September. Initially, there were 65 dogs found at the home, but a lot of the animals were pregnant. After all of the puppies were born, there will be over 100 animals. Now, the remaining pups 7 adult dogs and 20 puppies will be up for adoption starting next Saturday. The breeds include Shih Tzus, Pomeranians, and Chihuahuas. The adoption fee is $60.
Now, first weather from the Forewarned Storm Team.
On this Tuesday afternoon, tracking this major weather system now heading for Oklahoma. You can sure see it spinning away counterclockwise out here. Coming into northern California right now, this will be a major storm system for Oklahoma in terms of rainfall totals, flooding potential, also for portions of Oklahoma, ice, and even a potential for some power outage problems. I'm going to show you exactly where coming up, but here's the initial look at this. Thursday, showers and thunderstorms with heavy rainfall across a large part of our state. And then Thursday night, here comes the cold air. And by Friday morning, ice in western and northwestern Oklahoma. There's a winter storm watch in effect just on the western and northwestern sides of Oklahoma City, and everybody to the west and northwest from there, covering the northwestern half of the state. Look at these waves of showers and storms during the day Thanksgiving. We'll get a bunch of rainfall on Thursday. Some flooding is possible. Then Kevin and Linda, here comes the cold air, and by Friday morning, the ice line just on the western sides of the Oklahoma City metro area. Who has the highest power outage potential with this ice, and how much rainfall we'll see? That Bedlam forecast, too, coming up in 10 minutes.
A lot to hear from you tonight, Mike. Thank you. We'll see you in a bit. Around this time of year, it's pretty hard to resist the turkey, the trimmings, and all those sweets. But if you've been fighting your weight for years, it can be beyond frustrating. But there is a new weight loss procedure just approved by the FDA on the market, and it produces dramatic results. News Channel 4's Marianne Rafferty found one Oklahoma woman who lost as much as 12 pounds in 1 week.
Good morning.
Rhonda Hickman has tried every diet out there and exercise with no results. So this time she's trying something new, and it doesn't involve cutting or a lot of downtime. Rhonda has high hopes.
I'm assuming that it'll probably be quite a bit in the very beginning, and then it'll start to taper off, as most things do. But 40 to 50 pounds is what I'm expecting.
It's called Orbera, and it looks like a water balloon. It's placed in the stomach using a scope, then expanded.
It kind of feels like you've had a partial Thanksgiving dinner all the time.
It makes you feel full, eat less, and lose those unwanted pounds fast.
So how much weight did Rhonda lose? You won't believe how she looks after 1 month. Watch 12 pounds in 1 week tonight at 10 right here on News Channel 4. Still ahead, whitewater rafting in Oklahoma City.
A few years ago, it seemed impossible, but tonight it's almost a reality. Where and when you can buy passes next.
And a Thunder fan leaves a Knicks player hanging, the hilarious prank that happened more than once.
It has 12 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, and can withstand a 20 kiloton nuclear blast. Oh, and it can be yours for the low price of $17.5 million. A massive underground bunker is for sale in Georgia. Built in 1969, the facility was renovated to government standards in 2012 and comes complete with 3-foot thick walls, decontamination showers, and an updated air intake system. It also has an exercise room, media room, recreation room, and a workshop. The bunker sits on more than 20 acres of land and even comes complete with a Humvee. If you'd like to see more pictures of it, just head to our website, KFOR.com. We're back with more next.
Well, if you're stumped about what to buy loved ones for Christmas, here's an idea. Whitewater rafting passes go on sale Friday. Metro area residents will be among the first to purchase passes for the new $45 million facility. Passes will be available in the River Sport OKC kiosk inside Penn Square Mall. They'll be on sale through Christmas Eve. The Match 3 project will open on the Oklahoma River in May of 2016.
Cool. Well, we need to enjoy it while it lasts.
Because our days of enjoying weather in the 60s might be numbered, at least for a while.
Mike's in the Forewarned Storm Center. Mike.
Kevin, if you look at Oklahoma as a whole, we're talking about everybody in our state kind of inclusively. Coming our way will be flooding potential for parts of the state, ice storm potential, power outage potential for parts of the state. And what about that Bedlam forecast? How will this weather impact that football game? Your forecast is next.
And with Thanksgiving right around the corner, a Metro teen is reminding us of something most take for granted, what she wants more than anything else in the world. Coming up.
Well, she spent most of her life in foster care.
She's a teenager in desperate search of a permanent place to call home.
News Channel 4's Lacey Lett has her story.
Alaysia's caregivers tell me that she's very talented and always keeps her room clean. She loves sports. She's involved in volleyball, softball, and basketball. She's been under DHS custody since she was just a toddler, and she's ready to find a permanent home.
The 8-ball always goes right here.
It was a quick hand-up pull before we went to Alaysia's favorite game at Brickopolis.
The very first one, and so it'll be easy for you.
She's focused on the motorcycle game, but deep in those eyes is a little girl who's ready to go to a real home.
I think I'm unique. I'm different from everybody else. Like, I think I just do my own thing. I don't follow after other people, so I think I'm more of a leader, not a follower.
Alaysia's 13 and wants a future that feeds her strongest attribute.
I was going to be a teacher.
A middle school teacher, to be specific.
Because I understand what they were like bullying and what they were going through.
She says she's never been bullied, but she's seen it and wants to help those cope through their struggles. Alaysia loves shopping. It's one of the first things she wants to do with her future mom. She also loves getting made up.
This is my natural look, but usually I have it braided up. I have like this mohawk. And then a big thing on the side of it. It was cute.
It isn't all beauty and fashion for Alaysia. She also loves to play sports. Basketball is her favorite.
It gets all my anger out.
Alaysia really has never had a home. Since she was 4, she's moved around to group homes and foster homes.
I got used to it, like just transitioning in different places. It's easy for me now.
She said it can be difficult sometimes, though.
Just being in a different environment after I've been somewhere for a long time.
You know, we're just trying to kind of get an idea as to how you're feeling right now.
Anxious, impatient, basically.
Alaysia was confident about what she wants in a family, something we take for granted every day.
Like trust, honesty, happiness, and just something that'll be there for me.
In Oklahoma City, Lacey Lett, News Channel 4.
Well, if you're interested in adopting Alaysia, we have more information for you on our website.
And don't forget, you can catch a place to call home every Tuesday night at 6.
Now, here's Oklahoma's leading meteorologist, the Forewarned Storm Team's Mike Morgan.
Well, we have cloudy skies outside after sunshine earlier today, and now we have windy weather with a cool, gusty south wind. 57 degrees currently. The wind south at 17, gusting to 26 miles per hour. You know, temperatures won't drop too much more than what you see right here. Lower to upper 50s. We'll be in the lower to mid 50s by tomorrow morning. Blanket of cloud cover now overtaking Oklahoma. Major storm out here to the west. And this, for November standards, this will be a huge precipitation maker for Oklahoma. We're going to get over a month's total worth of moisture in about a day across a good part of Oklahoma as this system gradually and very slowly travels across Oklahoma, taking about 3.5 days to completely travel across our state. Now, there is a winter storm watch for ice and sleet and some snow for the west you go, but a winter storm watch in effect. Conditions favorable for winter storm conditions. West of the line from Ponca City down to just west of Guthrie, down to about Yukon, El Reno, down to Anadarko, down to Altus. West of that line, winter storm watch in effect. That'll be as the cold weather arrives Thursday night in our state. So let's break this down. This will be a major Oklahoma storm heading for Oklahoma. Showers and thunderstorms with heavy rainfall across a large part of our state on Thursday. It'll come in waves, on again, off again, but there might even be a little bit of real small hail in parts of our state. Frequent cloud to ground lightning, heavy downpours of rain. Friday morning, the cold air arrives in western Oklahoma. We'll have a high potential of ice developing across the western half of the state as early as Friday morning, and that ice threat will continue for the northwestern half of our state throughout the day Friday into Friday night and Bedlam Saturday morning. Now, for Oklahoma City proper, for the metro area, heavy rainfall for Thanksgiving. By sunrise Friday, that's the first chance of seeing any ice potential on the western side of the Oklahoma City metro area. Talking about Kingfisher, Piedmont, Okarche, El Reno, Yukon, on down toward Union City and Chickasha. And that'll continue that ice threat for the west edge of the metro into Bedlam Saturday morning. So, Let's look at the weather charts here. 55 for our low temperature tonight, a blanket of low gray cloud cover, and we'll have some drizzle and some fog around as well. 62 with patchy drizzle for tomorrow, Wednesday, but it'll be mild tomorrow. No chance of any ice or nothing like that tonight or tomorrow. As we head through tomorrow night, these showers will get a little heavier. Waves of showers and thunderstorms throughout the day on Thanksgiving Thursday, and then by late in the day, here comes the cold front. The cold air comes plunging in Thursday evening, Thursday night, throughout the day Friday, Friday night, and Bedlam Saturday. And look at this, by sunrise Friday morning, the ice line is literally just a couple of dozen miles west of downtown Oklahoma City, and there it stays throughout the day on Friday. So you folks out west, power outage potential for you folks. Let's take a look at the ice accumulation. Now, the heaviest icing is going to run from Elk City, Clinton, up through Moreland, Woodward, Fairview, up to near and west of Enid, up to Alva and Laverne. That'll be the highest potential of power outages due to thick glazing ice. Now, here in Oklahoma City, our main threat for the metro area proper is going to be a moderately high threat for flash flooding throughout the day on Thursday. Oklahoma City's ice threat is not zero, but it is low. Temperatures likely will not quite get cold enough right here in Oklahoma City. 55 tonight, a little drizzle, some fog, windy weather. For tomorrow, low to moderate chance of showers, but otherwise a cloudy, blustery day, some drizzle around. 62 degrees, tomorrow's high. A near 100% chance of rain on Thursday. Showers and thunderstorms, a flooding potential. Temperatures in the 60s. By Friday morning, though, here comes the cold air. 33 in Oklahoma City. The ice is in red. Friday afternoon, ice potential continues for western Oklahoma. And for Bedlam Saturday morning, 32 in Oklahoma City, Stillwater 33. You saw the red line, the ice line, just on the western side of the metro. And Bedlam afternoon, ice in western Oklahoma, Stillwater 36 degrees. Kevin and Linda, huge rainfall totals here, over 3 inches of rain for Oklahoma City. Some folks to the south and east will have over 4 inches of rain. Bedlam forecast here, 35 at 4 p.m., 36 for kickoff with rain up in Stillwater just above freezing, but that's good. So it'll be a cold rain in Stillwater. This system finally moves by as we head towards Sunday, but not much of a warm up here. Temperatures very much on the chilly side Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. More at 6:30. Back to you.
We'll see you then, Mike. Thank you. Now, some are calling him ruthless. Others say he's a savage.
A Thunder fan going viral with a classic prank.
Now, here's what happened. He acted like he was going to fist bump the Knicks' Jose Calderon, but left him hanging at the last minute. And it doesn't look like the first time it's happened either, because the fan's telling him, hey, that's twice I've done it to you. Calderon's like, yeah, I know now. I recognize you.
Mm-hmm. You've been tricked.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this guy came out here breathless. You've got big news.
Woo! Yeah, I do. Big breaking news involving the college football playoff. It's usually the night of the week that usually leaves Big 12 fans in arms and frustrated. The latest college football playoff rankings are hot off the press, and how did they fall heading into the biggest Bedlam contest in recent memory? Let's take a look. Clemson number 1, Alabama 2, and yes, you're seeing that correctly. 3, Oklahoma is in the college football playoffs as long as they win. We'll get into that in just a second. Of course, Iowa at number 4, Bob Stoops' alma mater. Michigan State at number 5. Looking at the backside of this, Oklahoma State did fall to number 11 after their loss to Baylor. Baylor's right there knocking on the door at number 7. If they win out, they also can stake a claim of the Big 12 championship. If OU loses this weekend, Notre Dame at 6 and TCU coming in at 19. So there you have it. The Sooners appear to be a Bedlam win away from an appearance in the college football playoff. Not only that, but they would win the Big 12 with a victory. Standing in their way is an Oklahoma State squad who is still alive for a conference title as well, and that loss to Baylor hasn't derailed their mindset one bit. Everyone knows what's at stake this week.
Right now, we got one game for everything that we've worked for and everything we've dreamed for. We won a Big 12 championship, and everything that happens after that, that's sort of a lot of that's out of our control. But we have in front of us this week exactly what we've worked for. It's an incredible opportunity, and it's going to be a big-time atmosphere. It's everything that I came here to play in. We can sort of look back when it's all said and done. Right now, it's time to go to work.
Kind of been our focus all year, just taking each game one game at a time. We're at a point now where this is the last game, and we can actually start talking about bowls and possibilities and this, that, and another. But when it comes down to it, our objective is to win this game, and it starts today with preparation and tomorrow with practice.
This could be the start of a busy award-winning offseason for Baker Mayfield. Mayfield was named a finalist for the Davey O'Brien Award today, which goes to the nation's top quarterback. Mayfield is also a finalist for the Burlsworth Award, which goes to the country's best walk-on player. and who knows, maybe even a Heisman invite as well. OU center Ty Darlington was named a finalist for the Warfel Award, which goes to college football's best academic player combined with community works. Both winners will be announced on December 10th. It's become something we talk about way too much, the return of Kevin Durant from injury. But when he does come back, it makes it all worth it. Durant was dandy in his return against the Utah Jazz, almost scoring a point for every minute he played. KD scored 27 in 30 minutes. His performance didn't surprise Russell Westbrook one bit or his coach.
Like, we never left, man. We've been playing with Kevin. At least know I have Serge, Dre, those guys know how to get him open. And obviously he's one of the best scorers in the world. He can get a bucket.
Although he had been nursing a hamstring and maybe he couldn't run around and do some things, he's still in the gym shooting, he's still concentrating, he's still focusing. And I think probably his biggest concern coming back was his conditioning and his stamina, because he hasn't really been able to do a lot of stuff cardiovascularly. But, you know, I knew he'd be ready to play.
There you go.
Bedlam's huge.
No, it is.
Thank you very much. Holiday travelers are getting an early gift this year.
One that could save you a little money, too. Details next.